He gave me 3. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, robotist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computing science at 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAST to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAST, protesting the company's pivot to automated military techs. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robots and other techs. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Ted Ford. Theodore Ted Faro, it's Faro, not Ford, born December 20th, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2030 to start FAST. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular line of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 40s clawback. At the end of the decade, FAST opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAST has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. The dude got rich! Faro Automated Solutions, FAST, is an American multi-international corporation entity that provides robots for all walks of life. Through its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAST has ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and Recorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company into the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 40s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapult FAST to the head of the sector. In 2049, in the wake of the successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, widespread approval ratings of FAST exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAST as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAST controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, transgovernmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today's its holding exceeds exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobile Hall Global, by 321%. I feel like we had to read those just because he said it would help us understand. It's a lot of text. You know, they're the same rooms. Marcus, how you doing today, Marcus? Welcome back, good sir. Welcome back. I hope you had a great Sunday and you've had a beautiful Monday so far.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
I'm glad you're doing well. We're still fighting it, but we're getting through.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
Thought they were gonna tell me something there.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Regarding complaint. Hey, reception. If that's your real name, want to know who scheduled Indo Mali right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch. Mr. Fredkin to you. That dude. All about the sales. Oh. if somebody thought we were here, they know we're here now. That was noisy.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, that's good. Was this back? This is back at the entrance? Okay.
Looks like I can climb here.
All about Sal's and having spit in his coffee, right? Made it. That's the corporate office, meeting room. Spiritual Summit from Ted Faro, from the boss. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAST in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in more general sense, and in not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to our religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon. Very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent. No cooks, but anyone with a credible audience. No kooks, sorry. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. All the religious leaders. FAST campus log, huh? FAST campus security log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert again. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAST employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility immediately. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks to treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for IdentoScan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for IdentoScan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analysis are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from offsite. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority. Additional entries are corrupted. You can't go home. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
At the corporation, they blamed this place for something. Something bad.
You know what? I'm gonna use that just to loot that box.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
What it sounds like to me too. I'm gonna hit the other button, see if it tells us about a different robot.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They could make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
How would you ever stop them?
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all...
Ooh.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, When it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy
Kopesh.
hitter. Main battle force indeed.
I didn't look up.
It looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Wait. What do we got going on over here? Oh, well, mistakes are made. I just wanted to look and see what was up the rest of the way. Do not leave this building after I am done. Understood. Uber Eats only delivers to that address. That's correct.
Sighting won't be easy in the snow.
Does going to the other buildings count, or are we talking just the one I was in right here? I kinda want to go back and see if I can climb that other wall I saw before we do any more here. Where did I see that other wall? I mean, it wasn't painted yellow, but it looked like it was climbable. Over there. Oh, maybe that's not climbable. Well, I can't even jump through there. Well, never mind. Maybe from the lower section? Nope. Guess not. Miss Overkill. Oh, I might get a shortcut from there later. Hey, you. Regarding the rumors. Holy crap, there's so many floors up on this.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not.
Oh. I don't want to sit there and...
Crisis that
sit there and have to look at that. A long way down. Now it wants me to jump out. That's a rock in that guy. All hands on deck. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us. Now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of the Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127. Most of them are from private companies, but also a bunch from individual nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Well then. I was kind of hoping